The holy site of Al-Aqsa has become a contentious issue over time. Being an expert in the study of global Islam, I offer a course on the fundamentals of Islam that includes a comprehensive overview of Al-Aqsa in the syllabus. The reason for this is because Al-Aqsa holds a profound religious significance for Muslims across the world. The political significance of Masjid al-Aqsa for Palestinians should not be overlooked. This, coupled with its religious importance, has made it a center of conflict. Al-Aqsa, which means the farthest mosque or the farthest sanctuary, refers to the mosque with a lead dome situated in the sacred precinct of Haram al-Sharif, also known as the Noble Enclosure. The precinct comprises not only the mosque but also the Dome of the Rock, the 4 minarets, the historic gates of the compound, and the mosque itself. The mosque, as stated in Surah 17, verse 1 of the Quran, is connected to the narrative of Muhammad's Isra, or the night journey from Mecca to Jerusalem. This story serves as a partial confirmation of his role as the final and most authoritative prophet for Muslims. According to the Quran, the Prophet was transported during the night from the holy mosque in Mecca to the farthest mosque, Al-Aqsa, whose premises we have sanctified. According to Islamic tradition, Muhammad traveled to heaven in an event known as the Miraj, after which he returned to earth. The Qubat as-Sakra, also known as the Dome of the Rock, is said to have been built to protect the rock from which Muhammad ascended. The mosque dates back to the 7th century, having been originally constructed just 5 years after the Prophet's passing in 637 AD. Over the centuries, the mosque has been demolished, reconstructed, and modified numerous times, hosting daily prayers and Friday gatherings that attract sizable crowds. The current building stands out as a site of great importance. Its construction primarily dates back to the 11th century. It is located in close proximity to significant Jewish and Christian religious sites, notably the location of the first and second Jewish temples. Occasionally, the Dome of the Rock, a holy shrine, and Al-Aqsa, a mosque, have been mistakenly identified as the same structure. Despite being located within the same noble sanctuary, they are 2 individual buildings with their own unique histories and functions. Although occasionally utilized to refer to the entire noble sanctuary complex, the term Al-Aqsa primarily denotes the mosque located therein. Historically, the term the farthest sanctuary was employed to describe the city of Jerusalem in its entirety. In contemporary times, Jerusalem is viewed by a significant majority of Muslims worldwide as the 3rd most sacred site on earth, following only Mecca and Medina. Islamic tradition and hadith, collections of sayings, actions, or approvals of the Prophet Muhammad, frequently reference the fact that while in Mecca, Muhammad originally directed his community's prayers towards Al-Aqsa. However, due to persecution, the community fled Mecca in AD 622 and sought refuge in Medina to the north. After a little over a year in Medina, it is believed that God instructed Muhammad to face back towards Mecca for prayers. The Quran, in Surah 2, verses 149-150, states, "Turn thy face toward the sacred mosque, the Kaaba in Mecca. Wheresoever you may be, turn your faces toward it." For 1500 years, Jerusalem and its holy sites, particularly Al-Aqsa and the Dome of the Rock, have been regarded as important locations for Islamic pilgrimage. Due to its sanctity, there was significant anxiety over the future of the area following Israel's success in the 1967 Arab-Israeli War and the annexation of East Jerusalem. Despite granting jurisdiction of the mosque and its complex to an Islamic Waqf, Israel still retains control over access to the grounds, and their security forces frequently conduct patrols and searches within the area. Additionally, Israel has permitted entry to other religious groups, including Christian pilgrims, under the Preservation of the Holy Places Law. The holiest site in Judaism is widely recognized as a sacred and revered place by many Israelis. In 2005, the Chief Rabbinate of Israel decreed that Jews are prohibited from setting foot on the site as a preventative measure to avoid any inadvertent entrance into the Holy of Holies. This inner sanctum of the temple is believed to be God's earthly dwelling place. However, some ultra-Orthodox Jewish groups have sparked controversy by pushing for increased access and control of the site. These groups seek to reclaim the historical Temple Mount with the ultimate goal of rebuilding the temple. Referred to as the most delicate location in the ongoing Israel-Palestine conflict, this particular site has often served as the venue for political demonstrations and events. In August of 1969, a man named Dennis Michael Rohan, who identified as a Christian from Australia, unsuccessfully attempted to set fire to Al-Aqsa. As a result, the historically significant and intricately carved minbar, also known as the pulpit of Saladin, which is a cherished work of Islamic art, was destroyed. On September 28, 2000, Ariel Sharon, an Israeli opposition leader, and his delegation, along with hundreds of Israeli riot police, entered the area, sparking protests and a violent crackdown by the Israeli authorities, which led to numerous casualties. This incident was widely viewed by many Muslims around the world as a desecration of the sacred mosque, and played a crucial role in igniting the Second Intifada, also known as the Palestinian Uprising. In the fall of 2014, tensions between opposing factions once again reached a boiling point following an assault on Yehuda Glick, a divisive rabbi known for his far-right views. As a result, the Israeli government made the unprecedented decision to bar entry to Al-Aqsa, marking the first time this had occurred since 1967. Subsequently, in the months of March and April of the same year, the Israeli police resorted to using tear gas and stun grenades against Palestinian occupants of Al-Aqsa, triggering widespread condemnation on an international level. In recent years, there have been several instances of conflict between Israeli forces and worshippers at Al-Aqsa. The site's restricted entry is a constant reminder to Palestinians of their lack of power in their continuous land disputes with Israeli authorities. Meanwhile, the assaults at Al-Aqsa strike a chord with Muslims worldwide who express distress at what they construe as the violation of one of their holiest sanctuaries. To support our channel's growth and ensure broader awareness, kindly hit the like and subscribe buttons. This will help us reach more individuals and disseminate valuable information. Thank you in advance.